3 things you might need to know before starting this little mysterious thing called Shopify dropshipping. Okay, now I've got like a bit of knowledge, just a bit of knowledge. You know, made definitely over 6 figures from Shopify dropshipping, and today we're here to literally tell you how you can do it and what I wish I knew before starting Shopify dropshipping. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so firstly, we're going to talk about taxes. Now, I know a lot of you are probably like wanting to click off the video, but it's important that I actually go through this before we actually start this. Okay, now the reason that I'm on about taxes is because it's important for you to know what the taxes can be from your dropshipping, because it can get a bit confusing. Now, the best advice that I can give you, even though I am not a financial advisor, is to talk to someone who is an actual accountant. Now, going to an accountant properly, if you're just starting out dropshipping, you don't have any businesses whatsoever, you're probably like, oh no, accountants, no. But this gets you set up for when you actually do start making money. So talking to them firstly, going, okay, so what is the legalities behind this, and how much money do I have to set aside for taxes, and how much money do I have to spend on taxes? Knowing that from your accountant and talking to your accountant is probably one of the best things to actually start off with. And just knowing that, you know, the money that you're getting, don't be spending it all straight away, because that's what I've seen a lot of people do, and then you have to spend it all on taxes, and it's a mess. So don't do that. And secondly, before we actually get started into the actual 3 main points, because we've not even started the 3 main points yet, is that if you're actually wanting to learn how to do Shopify dropshipping properly, and you're sick and tired of not knowing the proper information and not knowing where to start, just knowing that there's too many videos like this on the internet, and you're like, whoa, everyone's saying different things, then let me come across with a little conclusion for you. Okay, so we are doing a 3-day free challenge. So this is be a free challenge which there will be like hardly any replays for, so make sure to be there live, because we can teach the best live. We can teach and get your interaction live. It'll be in a Facebook group, so you don't have to do much. All you have to do is click on a link, and then you'll be done. You'll be right into Facebook. Obviously, if you don't have a Facebook account, then you might have to create one. But yeah, create a Facebook account. If you don't have one, then, you know, I don't blame you, because apart from ads, it's not the best. So I don't blame you for that at all. But yeah, we're doing this 3-day free challenge. The link will be here at the bottom of the screen, and it'll also be in the description below. We're going to go through all of our knowledge on Shopify dropshipping with some professional millionaires in the business as well, and just show you how you can literally automate your life, make passive income from wherever you want in the world, and live the best life. Literally just work in the sun if you wanted to, like today, which is what I'm doing. So you can do the exact same thing. Don't be stuck inside anymore. Yeah, definitely get involved with this challenge if you don't know too much, or maybe if you know a tiny amount. We'll still go through some very advanced tactics, and it's for free. You don't have to spend anything. We could sell this knowledge for a lot of money. We could definitely sell this 3-day challenge for a lot of money, and people would pay to learn. But you know, we're not doing that. We decided to give back to you guys, as we really want to help you all. So let's get into the first tactic. Okay, when you first start out with advertising, with Facebook ads in particular, you've got to get it into your mind that the money that you spend straight away might not come back profitable. And that does not mean you have to give up on it at all. Like that, it doesn't mean you have to give up on it. Facebook ads, the way they work, it's an auction-based ad platform, right? So you've probably heard a lot of YouTubers talk like this in the past, but I'm just being honest with you. This is what it is. Somebody who's doing Facebook ads, when they actually do Facebook ads, they will put a certain amount of money into it. They'll have a certain budget and they'll put it in, and this is basically buying space on people's news feeds, so that people who are interested in that certain topic, or people who are interested in that audience group, they will be showing there first. Now, if someone's paying more money than them, they're more likely to be shown to them people. However, if you've just started out putting a low budget in, you're not getting seen as much as the other people who are putting a higher budget in, because that's just the way the Facebook ads system works. That's how they get the money in. So it encourages more advertisers to spend more, and that will make them more money. So it's important to know when you're first starting out that you may lose money. And it's important to actually set aside a budget that will be there for you, that if you lose it, then you'll be like, oh, okay, well, fair enough. Because when you first start out, with the Facebook ads, you want to try and get it so that you want to try and get an audience that is small but really related to your niche. Once you get them related to your niche, then that's when it's going to start becoming profitable for you. Because at the start, it's quite hard to actually scale up because you need to put the money in. But if you put the money in straight away, then you're getting the wrong advertisements, then you're not going to get as many sales and you're going to lose money. So it's important to know that your testing phase at the beginning, best to do it with the smallest audience that you can find. Now, not too small, but obviously a smaller audience than the normal ones that are related to your niche, and just testing these audiences out. Now, when you test these audiences out, don't be thinking if one fails that, you've lost your money. Change your whole entire mindset behind this, because people lose a lot more money. Billionaires lose a lot more money than you will lose. Like, they'll lose billions in a day from the stock markets crashing. It's not it's not the end of the world. Like, if you lose a bit of money, your own brain might be programmed to go, lost money? Oh no. Like, Bitcoin crashed yesterday and I've lost loads of money, so don't worry. Don't worry, it does happen. And you've got to be aware that this happens. But the thing about Facebook ads, and when you're actually buying Facebook ads and spending money on Facebook ads, you're not just buying the people to be able to see your advertisement, you're also buying the data. So have that in your mind. You're buying the data. This data can be used for retargeting later down the line. If they go into your store and click add to cart, you can use that. You can use the people that click on your website and actually have that as data. And especially when you get to lookalike audiences, which we'll go into in a 3-day free challenge. So make sure you actually click on that and go down to it. But yeah, when you're using the lookalike audiences, that whole entire database that you've built up by spending money on it really helps you. So it's important to understand that at the start. Okay, secondly, I'm just looking at my notes just to recap what I'm going through. It's to advertise the products that are actually selling. Now, the way to do this is not to if you want to test new products, then that are not selling much, then beware that you might not get any sales. You might not get any sales, especially if you're just testing it out. It's best to advertise products that are already selling. You can use this you can actually find out products that are already selling by using stuff like AliExpress's Dropshipping Center, going onto the orders and seeing how many orders that are actually being placed for that specific item. Now, the one thing about that is it's through AliExpress, so people could be literally going on AliExpress and buying it straight away. So one important thing to know as well is there's different tools to actually use. There's a tool called bigspy.com. I'll leave the link to that in the description below. You can see people's existing Facebook ads from the past year to the past 30 days to the past 60 days. It is a paid tool as well. There are a bit of free things that you can use, but not much. It's best to pay for it. And then you can see companies that are very similar to the product that you actually want to promote, and you can see what products they're promoting. And if their ads doing well, engagement wise, everything else like that, and they're still running their ads, then you will know, oh, okay, then these people are still advertising this product. That means that product is selling well. That means if it's selling well for them, then I can sell that as well. Now, it's important to know when you're actually advertising as well, don't just completely copy what other people are doing. I see a lot of people do this in the dropshipping industry, and it's hard. Obviously, it's hard to in the beginning because a lot of people are like, oh, it's working well for him, so I'll just do this. What you should do is look at what they're doing well and what they're doing wrong, and see how you can improve on that. Model what they're already doing and go, okay, well, they're doing that well, this is what they're doing well, but they're lacking this. Maybe they're lacking the branding side, which is very important for dropshipping in 2021. Branding, maybe they're lacking that. So just know where your competitors actually are, and be like, okay, they're doing that well, and know how you can actually do better than that. And focus. The main focus on that is just for the advertisements. You should really be focusing on the customer's experience and journey. Customer support really helps to actually get people going back to your store. But not only does the customer support help, the usability of the actual website, I struggle to get that word out there, but the usability of the website as well, just how easy it is to use, will also increase your sales. Now, let's get on to the third and final one. The third and final one increases your average order value. Now, this will be upsells. Now, upsells can either be just using some apps like Frequently Bought together, or Simplify One-Click Upsell, which are paid ones. And these are all different upsell apps. If you're not really familiar with these apps, then make sure you actually do some research into them. I might leave the links in the description below. You can go check them out. But also just remember what I've said there: Shopify, one-click upsell, frequently bought together. These are the apps. Make sure to do your own research into these to see how these actually work and how these can benefit your own store when you're starting it up. Now, the upsells can either be on the page, on the actual website. They can be actually before the checkout or after the checkout to get people to buy again, or you could do email marketing. I don't know why that "or" was like "oh." I have no idea why it was like that, but you can also do email marketing as well. So you can do some email marketing, upselling them onto something else, maybe if they've bought in the past. But it's important to know as well with these, I know this is a lot of information, but just these are all tips that will definitely help you increase your actual order value on your store. Now, it's important to know when you're doing your email marketing, don't always be going, "Hello, I'm selling this today." Don't always be doing that. You want to just be sort of giving them value as well, and then every now and again putting in sales, putting in some sort of sale promotion thing. That's pretty much been the whole entire video. Just 3 little quick tips that you want to actually know before starting your dropshipping brand properly. Make sure to leave a like on this video if you've enjoyed it. Also, sign up for the 3-day free challenge, which is starting next Monday the 26th of April at 7 PM UK time in the Smile Facebook group. You can find it all in that link that I've just mentioned throughout the video. It's in the first link in the description. Make sure to subscribe as well for more e-commerce content, more money-making content, and just everything to actually make your life better than it already is. Your life's good, but we'll make it better, okay? So, thank you all for watching again, and I'll see you later.